Gulou, or Drum Tower of Beijing, is situated at the northern end of the central axis of the inner city to the north of Di'anmen Street. Originally built for musical reasons, it was later used to announce the time and is now a tourist attraction. Zhonglou's, or Bell Tower of Beijing, stands closely behind the Drum Tower. Together, the Bell Tower and Drum Tower have panoramic views over central Beijing and before the modern era. They both dominated Beijing's ancient skyline. Function: bells and drums were musical instruments in ancient China. Later they were used by government and communities to announce the time. The bell and drum towers were central to official timekeeping in China in the Yuan, Ming and Qing dynasties. The bell and drum towers continued to function as the official timepiece of Beijing until 1924, when the last emperor of the Qing dynasty was forced to leave the Forbidden City and Western-style clockwork was made the official means of timekeeping. History: the Drum Tower was built in 1272 during the reign of Kublai Khan, at which time it stood at the very heart of the Yuan capital Dadu. At the time it was known as the Tower of Orderly Administration. In 1420, under the Yongle Emperor of the Ming dynasty, the building was reconstructed to the east of the original site, and in 1800 under the Jiaqing Emperor of the Qing dynasty, large-scale renovations were carried out. In 1924, Feng Yuzhang removed the official status of the towers, replacing them with Western timekeeping methods, and renamed the building Mingqilu, or the Tower of Clarifying Shame. Objects related to the Eight-Nation Alliance's invasion of Beijing and later the May 30th massacre of 1925 were put on display, turning the towers into a museum. Nowadays, the upper story of the building serves as the People's Cultural Hall of the East City District. In the 1980s, after much repair, the bell and drum towers were opened to tourists. Architecture: the Drum Tower is a two-story building made of wood with a height of 47 meters. In ancient times, the upper story of the building housed 24 drums, of which only one survives. Nearby stands the Bell Tower, a 33-meter-high edifice with grey walls and a green glazed roof. Gallery: Drum Tower, Bell Tower.